soft seaweed dances with the gentle current, there lived a tiny, round, shimmering bubble named Little Bubble. She was small but bright, delicate but brave, and she lived nestled near a glowing coral reef, in a little nook beneath a soft swaying sea fern. Each morning, Little Bubble would float up just a little, then drift down again, listening to the whispers of the waves. The ocean was her lullaby. She loved the calm, the stillness, the cozy rhythm of her reef. But one day, everything changed. Little Bubble got curious. She wanted to see what was above the reef. She wanted to follow the light beams that shimmered on the surface. So, with happy little wobble, she floated up and up and up, too fast. Bump! She knocked into a rocky shell, spun in a dizzy spiral, and got caught in a strong swirling current. "Oh no," Little Bubble whispered. "I didn't mean to float this far." The coral reef, her cozy home, was far behind. She felt alone. She felt ashamed. She felt like she had made the big, big mistake. But then the ocean whispered in a voice like a lullaby, "You are not broken. You are just beginning." Little Bubble drifted slowly past forests of kelp, where the leaves tickled her sides with soft, brushy touches. She passed a sleepy sea slug who said, "It's okay to float away sometimes. That's how we find new places." Further along, she met a group of shimmering moon jellies. Drifting together in a soft spiral, they invited her to float with them for a while. "We all get pulled off course sometimes," they said in their jelly voices, "but sometimes drifting helps you discover who you really are." So she floated slowly with the jellies. Each moment was calm, each second soothing. She no longer felt like she was falling. She felt like she was floating towards something new. She passed a cozy sea cave, lit up with a glowing plankton. Inside was an old wise octopus, painting shapes in the sand. He looked up and said, "Even the sea makes mistakes, Little Bubble. Tides change, currents shift. But look at you, still shining, still floating. That is strength." Little Bubble's bubble became steadier. Her glow grew a little warmer. Maybe she hadn't failed. Maybe she was just learning. As she drifted on, the ocean grew darker, quieter. She started to feel worried again. "What if I get lost?" she asked softly, and just then a pod of glowing sea turtles swam by. The smallest one looked at her with a slow smile and said, "You can't get lost in the ocean. You can only explore." Little Bubble giggled just a little, and she began to trust the current once more. Soon, the current wrapped around her like a hug. It was the same current that had swept her away, but now it felt like a friend. "Are you ready to move forward?" it whispered. She didn't hesitate this time. "Yes." And so the gentle current carried her upward, past fish that shimmered like silver ribbons, past sleepy coral that yawned with bubbles, past soft sands and smiling clams. She wasn't returning to where she started. No, She was finding a new place, a reef she had never seen before, bright, open, peaceful, and it welcomed her. Soft seagrass waved hello, gentle anemones glowed warmly. Sorry about this. Tiny baby bubbles floated up and surrounded her with giggles. This reef felt like home, a new home, a place she never would have found if she hadn't drifted away. That night, as the stars twinkled far above the sea, little Bubble snuggled into a pocket of coral and let herself be still. She whispered to herself, I didn't have to be perfect to find my way. Each wobble was a part of my dance. I made mistakes, but I learned. I drifted, but I found something beautiful. I am more than my mistakes. I am the story I keep writing. I let go, I grew, and the ocean, calm and soothing, whispered back, you are held in the tide. You are the quiet strength beneath the waves. You are the shimmer that never fades. And with that, little Bubble closed her eyes, felt the slow rhythm of the sea around her, and drifted off into the most peaceful, dreamy, sleepy slumber.